One of the things we hear in leader effectiveness training pretty often is that supervisors, managers, people in all kinds of leadership roles should be consistent. And I think I understand what people are getting at. They shouldn't play favorites, they shouldn't unduly reward their friends, and so forth and so on. And rather than say be consistent, what we encourage people to do is to be real. And one of the things that helps us, show that we are a real human being is the way that we use the behavior window. And in particular, what's important is this line of acceptance and the ability to understand that in a given day, I am not always the same. I am not always in the same kind of mood. Some day I'm under a lot of pressure. Other days, I'm feeling really good. I'm being really productive. So the line of acceptance moves up and down. And so if I try to pretend to treat everybody the same all the time, at some point I'm going to be false. In other words, if I come to work on a day where I'm under a lot of pressure, a lot of behaviors are unacceptable to me today. An example might be interrupting a meeting, taking a cell phone call or a text message. On some days, I might understand that this is one of my salespeople, it's one of the, they have some important clients out there and they don't want to be late responding to them, and so there's some really good reasons they might be taking a text message during a meeting. And on a lot of days, that might be okay with me. But on another day, when I'm under a lot of pressure, that may just be the sort of the straw that breaks the camel's back. On that day, my line of acceptance may be much, much higher. And I think there are fewer risks. I think it's more constructive to let people know that today, for instance, with the cell phone example, that's really not okay with me. I think that's better than pretending that something is okay when it's really not. And so that might be perceived as by some as being inconsistent.